How's everyone doing out there? This is not a Philadelphia Eagles related video. This is way more important for what I'm about to talk about. Now, a couple of days ago, we have officially lost one of the huge, influential artists of the hip hop community. A guy named Freeman III, famously known as Fatman Scoop. This is another huge loss, for the hip hop community, man. We're losing so many great ones, so many legends, man. And Fatman Scoop is one of the last dying breeds of hip hop. You'll never get somebody like that ever again. Even if it's say DJ Mustard or so many more, nobody will ever come close to what Fatman Scoop has done. I want to say rest in peace, rest in paradise to Fatman Scoop. My prayers goes out to his family, his friends, his team, and to all those that knew him, the type of person he was outside of music. Just the type of a person, a family person, a father, a son, a brother, a grandson, all that. The list goes on and on. You can name him so many ways. He was that. And I want to talk about this story too, because now 2 years ago, I was at one of my jobs. It was in May of 2022. I was on my way coming from one of my other jobs. I was taking the bus to another, straight there. And it was almost close to summertime. And as soon as I headed to work, it was this event. And they said Funk Master Flex was going to be a part of be in that building, come up with be a part of that event, for a wedding. Even though during the pandemic at the time, it couldn't be too many people, so it was just a few about 50 close to 100 people in there. So, and one of the things I remember was me and my supervisor. We went to go downstairs, coming from a couple floors down, and we got out the elevator, and we looked over to our left. We wanted to take the left way, and we see Fatman Scoop right there, getting ready for the event. He was just chilling in a room by himself. So I'm the type of person I don't go crazy or go bizarre whenever I see famous people or celebrities, because they're regular human beings just like us. No matter how much money they got, no matter how big they are human. They breathe the same air as us. So I was hey, look at Fatman Scoop over there. That was the only thing I was saying in my head. So I was just minding my business. Me and my supervisor, we just went out the door, let him chill in the room by himself so he can get ready for the event, for the wedding that was about to happen. Now, a couple hours later, we came back down again. And then me and my supervisor, we went to the balcony, because they was on the bottom floor. So we wanted to take a look for ourselves to see what songs he was going to perform. And I just remember he was just getting everybody, he gathered everybody around a circle in the room. And one of the things he started off was, whatever I say, y'all gotta do. Wherever I say, and the people was saying, y'all gotta do. And he was getting louder, wherever I say, y'all gotta do. Wherever I say, y'all gotta do. And I was just amazed. I was just enjoying it. I was just wow. To see that in person. Now, I've seen it on video so many times, but to see that in person of one of the hip hop legends, one of the hip hop greats, that's one of the most amazing and thrilled things to see in person. Because you hear his music, his songs, some of his party songs, in the clubs, the bars, the block parties, weddings, parties, proms, the list goes on and on. You hear it everywhere. in people's rides that'll never get old. It is timeless. That the younger and the newer generation still rock to this day. You can play that song about 50 years, 100 years from now, and everybody's still going to jam to that. They will. They will. Here's one of his songs, Will Never Die. It will continue to live on. Now, let's get back to the story of the memory I had. Now, while he was doing that, like, whatever I say, y'all got to do. And I'm sure, like, to those that's been around long enough, y'all know what songs he come out with, what songs he has. Like, y'all, we've been listening to that. Like, from the 80s babies to the 90s babies, So, like, a 90s baby like myself. So, we know his songs because we hear it, like, everywhere. And we recognize his voice from anywhere. To those, like, that knows funk, like, Fatman Scoop, to all those that knows Fatman Scoop, we recognize his voice anywhere. Now, he was doing it again, like, he was going with whatever I say, y'all got to do. Wherever I say, and everybody was saying, y'all got to do. And he was telling everybody, like, hands up, hands up, hands up. Oh my goodness, man. Like, I was just, and then that's why I had to record the video. And I was so glad I did it. I was so glad I had to record that video. Now, I left it on my Facebook page. Now, I could possibly send it on my Instagram video too, like, just a little clip. So those follow me on Instagram, y'all should check it out because I might send it on there later on. So stay tuned for that as soon as I end this video. So y'all need to check that out. So I'm going to use that as a memory, as a tribute in honor of Funkmaster Flat. Excuse me, Fatman Scoop. Fatman Scoop. Excuse me about that. I don't know why I was thinking like Funkmaster Flex. Forget him. Fatman Scoop. Excuse me about that. Because I was getting their names mixed up. So pardon me for that. And now everybody had their hands up. And he was going like, wave your hands, wave your hands. And he was getting louder and louder. Everything was like, the room was about to go crazy. Everybody was jamming. Everything started to turn up. And next thing you know, they start playing the music. And everybody was jamming. They was grooving. They was having fun with Fatman Scoop. And this was something I will never, ever forget. And that's one of the things, like, I don't need to tell y'all more. So wait till I get off this video. Follow my Instagram. To those that are new to my channel, follow my Instagram, Master P. Dot. Y'all gonna see my page. Y'all gonna see the video of that, like a video clip of a tribute of Fatman Scoop at the wedding at one of my jobs. Fatman Scoop, he built the environment and took hip hop to the new heights by being under the wing of DJ Kool. And DJ Kool, he put Fatman Scoop under his wing. He was teaching him everything he know, teaching him a lot of what he learned, because DJ Kool, he's also a hip hop legend too, for the song "Let Me Clear My Throat." One of the greatest hip hop songs ever. Love that song, man. Every time I hear it, especially like the way the song start off. And one of my favorite songs by Fatman Scoop is called, of course, it's a fan favorite, Be Faithful remix. A song by Faith Evans. And one of them was of course, a song by him and Timbaland. Breathe In, Breathe Out. Iconic, because y'all recognize the song from the movie You Got Served. Yeah, but Be Faithful is my number one at the list, like at the top of the list. And I have that in my phone. I only listen to that song whenever the Philadelphia Eagles winning some games, whenever I'm feeling like in a good mood, and whenever they about to head to the playoffs or further even more. That's the only time I'm gonna listen to that song. Only when I'm feeling good. Now, like I was saying about Fatman Scoop. Fatman Scoop, He's a huge inspiration for so many artists, for so many people on remixes, collaborations, songs. Like the list goes on and on. He was a part of that. For the likes of like I said, Timbaland, Jermaine Dupri, Mariah Carey. The list goes on and on. Chingy, Moore. The list goes on and on. Faith Evans, everyone. Fatman Scoop was always there to turn up the party. He showed you what the words "turn up" is about. He the ones who started "turn up" before it was called "turn up." He showed you what turning up was about. He showed you what turning up is like. He's one of the turn up legends in the game. He was that. And one of the things about Fatman Scoop, man, like he has a big voice, man. He's a big guy with a big voice, with a big heart, with a big soul. That's the type of person he was, man. So I want to give a shot to Fatman Scoop. Let me talk about more, man, because he's a huge inspiration. We love hearing this music whenever like they about to turn on, especially in the '90s, especially in New York, man, Philly. People used to go crazy whenever they like the DJ about to play his songs. Whenever his songs come on, whenever we about to hear his voice, everybody used to go crazy, man. I was really young, and I remember seeing that. I witnessed it. And I'm so glad I was a part of this era, man. I'm telling y'all, to the younger generation, if y'all was a part of my era, like during my childhood, y'all would have loved it. It was before social media was around. Like, it wasn't no YouTube, none of that, man. Like, it was just like, I mean, it wasn't any different for what it is now, though, but for the most parts. But I'm sure some of y'all still y'all love the type of person he was. Y'all love hearing this music as well. Because some of y'all might know more of his songs than most of us do, though. So, because some of them, like, has an old soul. Like, me, for myself, I have an old soul, man. Like, I'm in my 30s, but I have an old soul for, like, say, like, a mindset of an 80s baby. But the point I'm trying to talk about is, Funk Master Flex. He's a huge inspiration for so many people, man. He done a lot. He gave back. He did not forget where he come from. He repped his city, his home. He repped his community to the fullest. He didn't sell out. He stayed right where he never left. And I applaud him. I applaud him for that. I respect him for that. I love him for that. And he will like always have a special place in our hearts. Let me say something. He may be gone, but his legacy will never die. It's going to live on throughout generations and years to come. On the next one, and the next one, and the next one, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I know, oh man, I can see it right now. It's a party up in heaven right now. I can see it right now. All the angels and like all the hip hop greats, all like the musician legends, all the artists up there, they're having a concert right now. And I really hope he has Jesus Christ dancing up there too, because he's a party starter. He's one of the greatest party starters to ever like be a part of the hip hop community like, of today. He's one of the greatest party starters to ever live. He is up there. He's one of like the top 3, top 5 of all time. There's no question, hands down. He's up there, with so many greats, like the Dougie Fresh, like, like the DJ Cools, the Kid Caprice, the Funk Master Flex, like Ron G, so many more. He represent that to the fullest. He represent that to the core. And we will never forget that, man. We're forever honored. We're forever grateful. And I'm forever honored and grateful to witness that. For when I seen before he drew his last breath. I'm so glad I get to witness that. I've seen it. I've recorded to see him in person, rocking the party in that hotel. But to hear that news, man, that was sad. It was sad the way he was on stage in front of everyone. Everyone that rocked to his music since the 90s, since the day he came out. Everybody been rocking with him. Like they've been rocking with his music, all that. And they stood by his side. As soon as before he collapsed, one of his final words were, and I hope everyone remembers that. I'm sure everybody that witnessed that was there, they never gonna forget that. I want to tell y'all one of his final words. If y'all came to party, make some noise. Those were his final words before collapsing. I want to say this again because I hope y'all remember this too. For those that didn't see that video, but I want to tell y'all because I'm sure y'all want to see y'all want to see that video because I'm sure y'all gonna be traumatized. Y'all gonna be heartbroken. His final words were, "If y'all came to party, make some noise." Oh my goodness. To go out like that, it's sad. But to use that as your final words, who would have thought that would be the last things you would hear from Fatman Scoop? But and I hope they find the right people to make a tribute to Fatman Scoop. Don't get the new younger generation artists today. Get the people like DJ Cool, so many more, Faith Evans, Timberland, the right people to do a tribute, or like the Hip Hop Honors to do a tribute to him. The right people. This is one of the all-time greats. Do not mess around with his tribute in his memory. Cause I ain't watch BT, I don't mess with that no more. Since the early 2000s, the early and the mid 2000s. That was it. But that's all I want to say. But I want to continue to say this again. Rest in peace to Fatman Scoop. Your legacy will continue to live on throughout the next generation and throughout many years to come. And your legacy will never die. It's gonna live, your spirit gonna live throughout the next generation. We hope they're gonna keep your legacy and your name and your memories alive to make sure you'll never be forgotten. Oh yeah, we definitely never gonna forget you. Somebody's not gonna let that happen. Oh, that's for sure. But say your prayers in the comment section for Fatman Scoop, to his family and to his loved ones, and so many people that knew him. Now, I want y'all to comment below. What was y'all favorite memories about Fatman Scoop? Was y'all there at the parties? Was y'all at the club? Y'all at the bar or block party when the songs came on? Was y'all there at the live concert when he was performing one of his hits? Y'all comment below. Comment below about y'all favorite Fatman Scoop memories that y'all remember. Put it in the comment section and let me know. Now, I'm going to take another drink to Fatman Scoop. Again. If y'all don't mind, let's share a moment of silence. Let's share a moment of silence to one of the all-time greats of the hip-hop community, of Isaac Freeman III, aka Fatman Scoop. love you, Fatman Scoop. Rest well.